Oh, that stinks. Wipe down the blind all the time, whether it's empty the blind. Oh my god. This Westin Kuala Lumpur really disappoints me. I mean, in terms of the always busy hotel where privacy is zero and the poor condition of the room, the hotel doesn't deserve any 5-star rating beside the name Westin. But what would you look for when staying in a 5-star hotel that's located right in front of the busiest shopping street in Kuala Lumpur? Today we are at the Westin Kuala Lumpur, perfectly placed along the famous Bukit Bintang, where world-class shopping, exquisite dining, and vibrant nightlife come together in one of the city's most happening districts. Let's find out if this hotel truly lives up to its prime location. Also stay on till the end of the video where I will show how horrible the situation of the Westin Suite is. Hi, welcome to Danny On The Go Special Season 4. I'm Danny. Let the review begins in 14 seconds from now. The Westin Kuala Lumpur was opened in 2003 and is the first Westin in Malaysia. Although it has been here for more than 2 decades, the hotel has gone through numerous refurbishments, where the last one was seen in 2017. The Westin Kuala Lumpur is one of the 3 brotherly hotels in Bukit Bintang Street from the JW Marriott Kuala Lumpur, which is located just beside it, and Ritz-Carlton Kuala Lumpur located behind it. Reason I'm saying that is because 3 of these hotels are under the Marriott Bonvoy hotel chain, as well as they are the properties of YTL group of hotels too. I made reviews on both of its brother hotels previously, and now is the time for the last and not least, the Westin Kuala Lumpur. If you want to know my personal preference among these 3 hotels, stick to the end of the video on my review and rating as I will compare 3 of these hotels together. The Westin Kuala Lumpur offers a fantastic location in the heart of Kuala Lumpur's Golden Triangle, where the busiest shopping street in Malaysia, Jalan Bukit Bintang, is just in front of the hotel. Right opposite is one of the most famous shopping malls in the city, Pavilion Kuala Lumpur. And along the Bukit Bintang are other shopping malls and restaurants where one will not stand still. The nearest monorail train station is just 5 minutes walk away. That is the reason why most visitors choose to stay in this area when visiting the city, and even the Westin Kuala Lumpur location is at the end of the street. It stands strong in competition among other 5-star hotels around the area. Here I will first show the parking of the hotel. The entrance of the parking is located behind the hotel, where guests like me who drives has to move all the way to the back through the small road of the hotel from the main street of Bukit Bintang. Parking is not complimentary for in-house guests, and a fee of 6 ringgit is charged per entry. Your vehicle plate number will be scanned upon entering the basement, and all you need to do is to let the reception or concierge knows your vehicle plate number to get it validated upon leaving the hotel. The parking is at the basement and it is not big looking at the size of this old building. Lift to the lobby is easily can be seen, but can be confusing as there are 2 sets of lift to the lobby. The more prominent one, as you see here, only leads guests to the first floor where the meeting rooms are, and one need to transit to another lift down to the ground floor. So guests needs to read the sign at the door to get to the set of lift where it's located at the other far end. It's not prominent and doesn't look grand at all for this lift. This lift will lead to the ground floor. If guest is using public transport to the hotel, they will enter the hotel using the main entrance. This is the hotel main entrance. The entrance of the Westin Kuala Lumpur is designed to be both functional and welcoming. The frontage features a white glass facade paired with warm stone walls, giving it a modern yet professional look. A large shelter canopy extends over the driveway, providing cover for guests as they arrive, whether by car, taxi, or on foot, which is especially practical given Kuala Lumpur's tropical weather. The entryway itself is framed by the tall glass door that leads directly into the lobby, giving a clear and inviting first impression of the hotel. As one moves inside the elegant glass door, guests are immediately welcomed into the hotel's spacious lobby, which set the tone for the rest of the stay. The reception area is located to the far left as you enter, blending warm wood finishes with elegant marble details for a clean and professional look. Despite the lobby not being particularly large, the high ceiling and floor-to-ceiling glass panels allows plenty of daylight to stream in, making the space feel bright and open. Hanging above, a decorative light installation cascades down like clusters of golden flowers, adding both warmth and a touch of artistry to the atmosphere, while just across the reception, a comfortable seating area provides a place for guests to relax or wait while having their check-in or check-out done. Beside the seatings are the concierge counters. Altogether, the ambience is modern, airy and welcoming, a well-balanced first impression of the Westin. There are more to look at behind the lobby, and I will show you later in the video in the hotel common area. Let's check in first. The lift to the rooms are located just in the middle of the lobby. Today I'm staying in the Westin Suite with club lounge access, and if you want to know how much I pay for the room, you may check on the description below. For your information, I'll be having another video on the Westin Club Lounge coming out next week, and please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any of my video. As a club lounge guest, one can choose to have a private check-in done in the club lounge. I was given the suite on level 23. The hotel has 443 rooms and suites spanning out of the 35 stories of the building. Here is the rough layout of the hotel building. There are 2 basements for parking. The conference rooms are located at the second lower ground floor. Lower ground floor has a lounge and business center. Ground floor is the lobby and reception. Upper ground floor has a restaurant. Level 1 are the events rooms. Level 2 has a grand ballroom and meeting rooms. Level 3 is the club lounge. All facilities are located at level 4. Level 5 is the hotel office. Level 6 till level 14 are the residences. Level 15 till 35 are the rooms and suites, while level 31 till 35 are the club floors. I was surprised that my room wasn't in the club floors when I am a club access suite. According to the club manager, he said club floors only cater for club rooms, whereas suites like mine will be allocated at all floors of the building. Only one thing is, the suite is always at the corner of the building, meaning even if I'm staying in a suite which is more expensive than normal club rooms, I may not be able to get to the stay in the high floors. How weird it is! Anyway, as long as the room is a suite, it's good enough. But is it really good? Stay on, I will show you. Upon coming out from the lift, the corridor leading to the lifts to the room is bright and fully carpeted, giving it a comfortable and quiet feel. While the carpeting isn't brand new, it also doesn't appear worn out, maintaining a neat and well-kept appearance. At the center, there's an open atrium where guests can look up or down across several floors, creating a sense of space and connection throughout the building. All the rooms' entrances are arranged along the side of the oval-shaped structure, facing inwards towards this atrium. This is my room. This Westin Suite has the size of 75 square meters. Upon coming into the room, on the left is the guest washroom, where inside has a stool and vanity area. Facing it is the huge mirror, and walking into the suite, there is a dining table in the middle. Beside it is the living room area with sofa and a coffee table. Facing the sofa is a 55 inches flat screen TV mounted on the wall, and at the far end is the business table. It's spacious, where the bedroom is separated with the door on the other side. Moving into the bedroom, there's another 55 inches TV mounted on the wall, where facing it is the king size bed. At the side is the closet, and beside it is the washroom. Beside the bed are all the lighting switches, where there is no indication, as well there is no master switch. Power outlets and USB ports are available. Meanwhile, there's a luggage rack beside the TV, but it's so weird where there's a chair facing the TV and the table is under the TV. Who will sit so close to the TV and watch it some more with the table under it? Okay, let's look at the view of this room. It's facing the JW Marriott Kuala Lumpur next door and Ritz-Carlton Kuala Lumpur behind it. Meanwhile, the view from the living room has another side of the building, which is facing the Pavilion Kuala Lumpur shopping mall, but just part of it. At least I can see the entrance of it very clearly. On the business table, there's a pen and notepad provided beside the phone. There are 2 bottles of drinking water at the living room table. And let's see where's the minibar. Well, it's inside the cupboard beside the dining table. Ouch! The door of the cupboard is stuck with the carpet. Inside there are glasses and wine glasses at the rack. On the top of the minibar is a kettle and ice bucket. There's a coffee making machine too, with coffee capsule in a box put in the middle. Under the first drawer are the tea bags and coffee powder with other condiments, while other side is empty. At the bottom is the mini fridge, where inside is empty too. Meanwhile, inside the closet, there are extra pillows on top of the rack and many hangers with iron and iron board under it. On the other side are the sleepers, a safe, and many empty compartments under it, with one comes with laundry bags. Now let's check out the washroom. There is one basin on the marble top vanity area. More drinking water available too. Toiletries are available at the side. Beside the window, there's a bathtub, and next to it is the shower area, which is separated by a glass door. Beside the shower area is the toilet that comes with normal bidet pipe. The room is spacious and looks bright and clean, with washroom design looks decent at first glance. But I just cannot wait until the end of the video to give my thoughts of this room. The room looks just so spacious by the time I come in, when there is a living room, a dining area is just in front of me. It looks just so perfect. But the story comes in. Let's look into it. I'm not sure, maybe the housekeeping people are just rushing to clean up the room or what. I know from the living room it's okay, it smells okay. But when I come into the bedroom here, it has a stinky smell, those sweaty smell. I think it's from the smell of the housekeeping people. They are sweating, they are just so tiring, maybe cleaning up the room. I mean, I just can't smell the sweaty smell. Oh my gosh, that is so horrible. Oh my goodness. Oh, did they pee in toilet or what? Oh, that stinks. Oh my goodness, I have to make a complaint on this. Shucks. After making a complaint, they send a housekeeping staff to my room and spray the entire bedroom and washroom with air freshener, where it's much better after that. The washroom is really weird, not to say that the entire thing is small, but the bathtub is so small where I find it so difficult to actually soak inside this bathtub. It's a Westin Suite, it's not normal room. So you see, I have to only can sit down in this way, and I just have to sit in this way, and the water is just on this level whereby I cannot actually soak properly. If I want to have the water up to my neck here, I have to actually slide down and have my knee up. It's not like, I can't have the whole entire body soaked properly inside this bathtub, and it's so small. I just can't imagine people can actually soak in this bathtub. Is it for an infant or a toddler or for kids only? It's just so disappointing for this bathtub. And there's one more thing that I need to show you. Something is not right also. Come, let's go. Right, here we go. Another thing that's very weird that I find is, after you come out from the bathtub, you need to shower yourself. So the thing, you need to go inside to this shower area. Now by right, this shower area is nice, but this door has to pull out. But it cannot pull out, it has to go pull inside. It's stated here, please push the door gently. That means I have to push. By the time I go in, I don't think they have a space to actually close the door. If let's say I'm fatter or maybe a bigger size, I have to actually squeeze myself in order to have the door closed. So the space here is just so incredibly small. You see, I can't even stretch my hand, in this way. Is this a proper way to shower myself? I don't know. This is like, is it a Hobbit Westin here? I'm not sure. This is incredibly bad. Westin Suite. Ha ha ha! It's a major problem for this bathtub. Besides the size of it, I just wind up the blind and take a look at the view. It's raining, I know. Yeah. But to my surprise, that I can see the side window. And meaning, if there's a guest staying there, the guest can actually see this side as well. So if I'm soaking here, the side can see me. So if there's someone soaking there in the bathtub, I can see the guest. So is it the way of doing this kind of design here? I'm not sure, but it just feels weird that I need to actually wind down the blind all the time. Whether it's, I see the blind. Oh my gosh, this is the blind. Yeah, I have to wind up the blind every time, whether I'm actually soaking in the bathtub or not. So yeah, what a West thing is this? Oh, gross. So, can you feel how frustrated I am now when having a suite in a branded hotel like this? The Westin turned out to be like an outskirt area 3-star hotel. Alright, let's look at the other part of the common area of the hotel. I'll get back to the lobby at the ground floor first. Just behind the lobby, there are 2 staircases where one will lead to the lower ground and another lead to the upper ground floor. At the lower ground floor is the 443 Coffee and Bar Lounge. It's a hideaway sanctuary for guests to enjoy the moment of togetherness among friends and families. This bar is not big but cozy enough with armchairs and sofa placed scatterly, where there are wine, premium liquor and cocktails here. This place operates from 4 p.m. till 12 midnight daily. At both sides of the bar are 2 tables with computers and printer. These are the business center. To me, it's a computer table more than a center. Moving up the staircase from the lobby will lead to the all-day dining restaurant called the Living Room. This is the place where I will have my breakfast too, and I will look into it during my breakfast time tomorrow. Level 1 will be the meeting rooms. Here is the atrium where one can view the living room restaurant a floor below. This place is beautiful looking at the nice ambient and airy space they have. Before moving to the living room is the social area. Here I will look at two of the meeting rooms in the hotel. The first one is a smaller size meeting room where it can sit around 10 people inside. It has a TV and many power outlets on the table, so one can utilize them for their devices like laptop or projector. On the other side, there's another type of meeting room which is bigger in size. This room has a different table arrangement where it can sit around 16 people inside with full meeting equipments provided. On this same level, there's a Chinese restaurant, but it's not under the hotel. Somehow guests can enjoy their meals here. Level 2 has a grand ballroom, and they are having an event during my visit, so I cannot go in. Let's look at the facilities they have in the hotel. All facilities are located at level 4. Upon coming out from the lift, the fitness center is located behind. I will make my way to take a look at it. This place is called Westin Workout. Guests do not need any key card to access. It's very well equipped inside with a good workout vibe. The space inside is not big, but has not many people. In fact, only 2% work out during my visit, and it doesn't feel cluttered. But the machines are placed quite closely, so I think it might be a little uncomfortable if this place is packed with people. Plenty of daylight shines in with the view of Pavilion shopping mall opposite the hotel. Drinking water is available on the water dispenser, as well as towels provided too. The fitness center opens 24 hours for in-house guests. Beside the fitness center is the changing room and sauna. One needs the key card to access this place. Coming into the changing room, facing it is the locker area. Clean towels are provided inside. Inside the locker are compartments where there is no hangers, no sleepers provided. Facing the lockers are the mirrors and hair dryers. Moving inside a bit are the shower area, which comes in booth format. Inside there's a rain shower and shower amenities provided. More drinking water available here too. Here is a small sauna room. Looks decent and clean too. Behind the sauna are the toilets. There is no jacuzzi or steam room available here. This place operates from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. on weekends. Beside the changing room, there's a door where it can exit to the swimming pool. I will use the main entrance to get to the pool. Moving back from the lift, turning to the other side will lead to the pool bar called Splash. This place serves snacks and beverages for guests who are looking for a place to chill out by the pool. It has indoor and outdoor seatings overlooking the swimming pool. This pool bar operates from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Beside this bar, there's an arcade corner where kids and adults will enjoy a lot as there is a PS game with sofa for guests to enjoy the most here. For those who love some vintage type of games, there's one arcade machine too. For those who want to stay away from digital screen, on the other side there's a pool table and an ice hockey table. Surely one will not get bored here. Moving out will be the swimming pool. On the right are some sittings where it's a smoking area, perfect for those who wants to get a puff. The swimming pool is a free-form swimming pool where it's big enough for some families to get some joyful moment here. It's 3 feet deep and there's no lifeguard in this swimming pool, so kids must be supervised by adults when swimming in this pool. In the middle, there's a bronze lady statue to add a little sexiness in this swimming pool. There's a wading pool separated by the pathway as you see here. This wading pool has a depth of 1 feet only. Behind this wading pool, there are greeneries that separates the swimming pool with resting area where there are plenty of sun lounges located at this place for those who wants to get a sun bath. There are some water features at the far end to add some water flowing sound where one will really feel soothing resting here. Beside the swimming pool, there's another games room. Inside there's a soccer table and a tennis table. But when I look closely at this room with a mirror and some handle on it, this room should once was a ballet room and converted to a games room. The swimming pool operates as early as 5 a.m. until 12 midnight. This means guests can really get a swim even after supper. Traffic is always heavy in Bukit Bintang, so one may be late after dinner out there. That is why the facilities are catered more for late night guests. But as for me, I prefer staying in the room looking at how chaotic the traffic is. Meanwhile, as usual, I will get a time-lapse footage of the Pavilion Kuala Lumpur shopping mall as I call for the day. On the next morning, I head to the living room for breakfast. Breakfast begins from 6 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. Daily serving buffet-style breakfast. As a hotel reviewer, it's always a good thing to come early for breakfast. Not only there will be fewer guests around, I can also see if the hotel is always ready or not. This is what they have for the breakfast. The restaurant is huge, where there are seatings at the atrium where it will overlook the first and second floor above. It's nice sitting here, but this area can be packed if one comes later due to the comfortable and airy space. There are more seating inside the food area where there are 2 to 4 seaters tables. Longer tables are available at some parts to cater for more guests, and some round tables also available at the atrium parts. They even have kids table for the little ones. Lighting is nice too, and there are bookshelves as decoration on the pillar to bring out some of the living room vibe in it. Now let's see what I have to say about the hotel and my rating as well. I seldom talk about the turn-down service of a 5-star hotel in my hotel review videos. But why I'm talking for this hotel is because I requested so many times for a turn-down service to be done yesterday night. And it seems that the service is just not up to the standard of a 5-star hotel, whereby a turn-down service is just very normal, but I have to request for 4 to 5 times yesterday, and I waited for about 1.5 hours to get it done. Normally, a turn-down service will be done during dinner time. So yeah, I went for dinner yesterday, and when I came back, my room wasn't actually have the turn-down service done. So I call up to the service center and ask them to send someone to do the turn-down service. Yeah, then I waited for about half an hour, and they didn't come. So I actually went all the way to the club lounge to ask the manager, is there any turn down service in this hotel? Yeah, and they say yes. So what happened is well, I requested for turn down service, but it has not come for more than half an hour. I mean, I came back for dinner, and then it literally is like more than 1 hour already that time, and there's still no one sent to my room. So the club manager say, yes, okay, I will send someone to do the turn down service in my room. Okay, so I went back to my room and I keep on doing all my other jobs. And I waited about another half an hour, and there's no one come to my room. So I call up and they want to walk all the way again to the club lounge. So yeah, I call up again. I scolded the operator. I don't know whoever it is. So yeah, about 15 minutes, the turn down service people came and did the turn down service for me. I mean, it has to be like request for so many times to get it done. I understand the hotel occupancy is high yesterday night, but doesn't mean that this is the reason to say that it has to delay for more than, I mean, about 2 hours time after my first request. I think this is just ridiculous for a 5-star hotel to have a normal service done in a room. I don't want to mention about the conditions of the room anymore because it's just not really good. But in terms of the comparing with the other 2 hotels that's under Marriott Bonvoy in the Bukit Bintang area, as well as also YTL Group, whereby it's the JW Marriott, which is just beside the hotel, and Ritz-Carlton behind this hotel. I would say Ritz-Carlton will be the one that I would choose if you want me to choose among these 3, because the facilities there is better, the service there is better. But the rooms, I would say JW Marriott rooms will be better because they did a very good job in the refurbishment on the rooms. The rooms here is not good. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, in terms of the food, I would say the food here is better than the other 2. So yeah, I mean, I just cannot pick one to be the best among the 3. But if you want me to pick the place to have a good stay, I would think Ritz-Carlton will be the one that comes to the first one, followed by, I don't know, this and the JW Marriott is something like Abang Ade, is like so brotherly. It's nothing, I mean, nothing better than the basic. Yeah, so I would say that, yeah. So I can't just pick one. It's just not good. Well, I would say after all the not so good stuff that happens in this Westin Kuala Lumpur, one thing that is good that I think I need to say is, I think 2 things. Yeah, not one. One is the location. I think most of the hotel around Bukit Bintang will actually boast their location is good, which is Very true, because it's just in front of the Bukit Bintang area. It's just opposite of the Pavilion shopping mall, which is very convenient for one to go for shopping. And if you don't want to eat in the hotel, you can actually dine in somewhere else, along the Bukit Bintang area. There's so many restaurants. And if you don't want to go for a restaurant, you want to go for some street food, you want to experience some local delicacy, you can just actually walk to the Jalan Alo. It's about 10 minutes walk, where you can find a lot of local foods there. And it's just, you can eat whatever local delicacies they can offer there. So much to eat. It's very convenient staying here. Now, second thing I think is good about this room, about all the rooms here, is the soundproof. Yesterday night was very quiet. Not to say that there wasn't any slamming door sound, dropping luggage sound, any sound from the guests walking, passing by my room. Probably my room is at the corner of the area, so therefore it's very quiet. You can see the street down there where it's so clearly, it's so near. I can't hear any sound at all. So the soundproof here is really good for this room. Yeah, the location and the soundproof is good for this hotel. Other than that, the food can be better. The service, no good. The condition of the room is old, dated, and a lot of things is not really well designed. So you want to know the rating for this hotel? This is the rating for the hotel. Next will be the club lounge of the Westin Kuala Lumpur review. So stay tuned if you want to know how is the club lounge looks like and whether the food there is good or not. And I hope to see you again on my next hotel review. Take care. Bye.